I'm Sam Lyons, and today I'm going to show you 4 chords. Yes, just 4 chords. If you're new to the beginner, as a beginner guitar player, just starting out learning how to play guitar, this is going to be the easiest way for you to get started. And I've been teaching guitar lessons for over 40 years. And the easiest way for anyone to get started, and what most people are wanting to do, is learn how to play guitar and be able to play songs, some of their favorite songs. Play along with family and friends, or at a campfire gathering, or with a little small group, with your local church group, whatever. Most people want to learn to play guitar and play songs. And to do that, many have the impression that they have to learn so many different chords on the guitar and so much theory and bar chords and all that sort of thing, and it's just not true. You have to keep it very simple, very focused. And like I said, I've been teaching for many, many years, and if you go over the way I'm going to show you and take what I'm showing you and put it to use, you'll learn how to play guitar and be playing your favorite songs in a matter of days. Not months, not years, but days. Yes, days. You have to keep it simple. I know most people, and probably possibly you too, get on the internet and just start searching around for guitar lesson videos. There are so many different videos, thousands and thousands and thousands of them. But you get on there, start searching around, and you'll find one video and you'll start looking at it for a few minutes, and no, it gets complicated or you don't understand something, so you switch over to the other and just go from one to the other. And that is the most frustrating thing for anyone trying to learn how to play guitar. You cannot learn how to play that way. You have to have a focused, simple, easy, effective way to learn how. And I'm going to show you 4 chords today that will get you started in that direction. And with these 4 chords, once you learn them in a matter of days, you can play hundreds, inevitably thousands of songs with just these 4 chords. But the key to it is taking 15 to 20 minutes a day. You don't have to play for hours, practice for hours and hours. That alone will make you get totally frustrated. You'll want to quit right at the beginning. 15, 20 minutes a day, minimum, and pick that guitar up and strum and learn your chords. Go over the chords from one to the other until you get them sounding clear, and then you can take those chords and put them into songs, which I'll show you some songs in another video using these 4 chords. But for right now, we're going to be talking, if you're brand new, I'm going to assume you are. You may know a little bit of this, but if you do, that's fine. Just stay here with me. We're going to be playing on the frets, the first 3 frets. So none of the chords will be past, the fingers will be past, okay, the first 3 frets. 1, 2, 3. Little metal bars here. This is the nut. This is where the strings come through. This holds the strings in place. Okay. The 4 chords we're talking about are going to be the G, the E minor, the C, and the D. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to play these chords, and I think that will help you also. So we're going to start with the G. Okay, you've got 4 fingers, okay, that are going to be playing the chords down here. The thumb will be back behind the neck when you grip the neck. Okay? First finger is the index finger, little finger is the 4th finger. Okay, so the G, I'm going to show you the simple way first. G, you can play G with 1 finger, and that'd be on the first string. The first string is the little string at the bottom. It's where they're numbered, 1 through 6. First is the little one, the big one's the 6th string, okay? So you take your first, second, third finger, doesn't matter which finger, whatever feels comfortable to you. Put it on the first string, right next to the 3rd fret, right here, next to it. Not way up back here, right up next to it, not on it, right next to it. Okay? So you can play G like that. And when you play it like this, you'll want to strum the bottom 4 strings. Just like that. And that's what it should sound like. again, you use first finger, second finger, or third finger. Doesn't matter. What feels comfortable to you. So you play the G like that. You can also play the G. I use my third finger on the first string, third fret for the G. And you can take your first finger and put it up here on the sixth string, okay? Third fret, okay? That's also a G, same chord. It just gives it a little bit fuller sound. But again, you play the one finger down there, the first string, third fret, or you can add your top string, third fret, with the first or second finger, doesn't matter up here. Either one. Now the full G, again, I would advise playing the third finger on the first string, third fret, okay? And then take your first finger, put it on the fifth string, right next to the second fret, and your second finger right next to the third fret on the sixth string. So you have fifth string, second fret, sixth string, third fret, and then first string, third fret. First, second, and third finger. G. This is a full G. Standard G chord. Sounds a lot fuller this way. So, three ways. One finger, two fingers, okay, all three fingers. G. Next chord is the E minor. One of the easiest chords you'll learn how to play. Now, you can play, we're talking about the fourth and fifth string, second fret, right here. Generally I'll use my first finger on the fifth string, second fret, and my second finger on the fourth string, second fret. They're right next to each other, fourth and fifth string, both on second fret. That's E minor. Okay? If you can press both of them down with one finger, you press them both down together, fourth and fifth string on the second fret. Play it like that. That's fine. Either way. Two fingers though, fourth and fifth string, second fret. You can use your second, third finger, or your first and second finger. It really doesn't matter. Next chord is a C chord. The C chord, you can play the real simple version, just one finger. I use my first finger, which is recommended on this one, on the second string, first fret. And when you strum that, bottom four strings, will you pick? And it's okay if you hit the fifth or sixth string. That's normal and common when you're first starting out. But try to stay on the bottom four on the C, if you're playing the one finger version, okay? Now, that's second string, first fret. Now, you can add your second finger to the fourth string, second fret, and it gives it a little bit fuller sound for C. A little fuller, there. Here, weaken, a little fuller. So that's two fingers, okay? Second string, first fret, fourth string, second fret, okay? Now you can add one more finger, the third finger, to the fifth string, third fret. That's the full C, okay? Now what happens when you get the full C and all three fingers down, if you're not letting your fingers come around, and you want just the tips of your fingers to touch the string and press straight down. Not the inside part of your fingers, just the tips of your fingers, okay? Press it straight down. And you'll notice, okay, sometimes if you play in certain chords, your arm is kind of away from your body. And I'm doing this because I'm trying to get enough room for my fingers to come around and put them straight up and down. Okay? Now on the G, my arm comes back towards my body because I don't have to get around and reach for these chords like the C. So this will move depending on what chords you're playing. Okay. So we have the G, with E minor, with the C, finally the D. Now the D, you can play it two different ways. Okay, first way, the standard way, is the first finger on the third string, second fret, second finger on the first string, second fret, and the third finger on the second string, third fret for D. That's the way it sounds. And on this chord, you want to hit the bottom 4. And again, don't worry if you hit the top of the 5th or 6th string. That's fine. Don't worry about that right now. So that's D. Okay, you can use the 3 fingers, or you can take the first finger, lay it down on the first 3 strings, lay it down flat on the 2nd fret, first 3 strings, and then take your 3rd finger or your 2nd finger, whichever one feels comfortable to you, and place it on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and you'll make D that way. Still covering the same strings on the same frets, just in a different way. First finger, first 3 strings, 2nd fret. 3rd finger, 2nd string, 3rd fret. So you have the 3 chords: the G, E minor, okay, and the C, okay, and the D, G. Now these are in the same chord family, the same key, so you can play them in any order. So when you sit down and practice, start using downstrokes. 3, 4, then E minor, any order you want. C, and then D, and then back to G. Or you can start with C, and E minor, and D, and G. So you can mix them up, and it's good to mix them up. So you want to use downstrokes, 4 strokes to each chord to start with, and then change. First thing you want to do is make sure you're making the chord correctly and sounding clearly. You want each chord to sound clear. Okay, just like that. That's what they should sound like. And then, once you get used to being able to play the chords and make it sound clear, then you start trying to strum and change. Okay? Concentrate just on these 4 chords, and you'll be playing these chords in a matter of days. And then, like I say, you can take the chords and put them in the song. Easiest, quickest way to learn how to play guitar. Don't get off track trying to learn 1,000 different videos all over the web. Keep it focused. Keep it here with me, and you'll learn how to play in a matter of days as far as getting started playing chords, playing songs. I want to give you 2 tips. Tip number 1, on the carding hand, fingernails need to be trimmed short all the time. If they're long at all, they hamper your finger being able to press the string straight down to the fretboard, and you'll have dead notes at that point. Second of all, keep your guitar in tune. Now, when you're first starting out, you probably won't be able to tune by ear, and I hardly ever tune by ear. I can do it, but I hardly ever do it. I recommend an electronic guitar tuner, like the one I'm using right here. It's a little digital tuner. You just turn it on the front, and it's calibrated to full 40, which is concert pitch. And then when you hit your individual strings, okay, it's going to light up. Like if I was playing the top string, which is an E string, it will light up and it'll start moving. And when that dial gets in the center, it's going to show in tune. Okay? Same thing on the bottom string, which is also an E string. You have 2 E strings on your guitar, a bass E and a treble E, high E. It'll do the same thing. For each string, go to the next string, which is A. It's going to show A. It's going to show when it's in tune in the center. You just hit it and register it. And you adjust your machine heads up here to tighten or lower, whichever way you need to go. Recommend highly getting a little electronic tuner. I use the Snark, S-N-A-R-K, SN1. Been using it ever since it came out. Very accurate, very good. Clamps right here on the headstop. And if you're in a room with people talking and noise around, it picks up off the vibration of the neck. So it won't, outside noise will not interfere with the tuning. Another great feature on it. So again, fingernails short, keep the guitar in tune. 2 crucial things. Now here in the description down below, I'm going to have a link to my website, bestbeginnerguitarlessons.com. If you click that link, go to that page, there's a place there on the home page where you can enter your email address and click the button, and it's going to bring you to 38 step-by-step video guitar lessons. It's my Best Beginner Guitar Lessons online course. 38 step-by-step video guitar lessons listed in order that you will go through, starting with number 1 and go through all of it. 38 of them. It's a lot of lessons, but it's thorough, step-by-step, and it works. These are the same lessons I've been teaching for 40-plus years, both locally to my one-on-one students here in my private studio and online. It will work. But the key to it is stay focused and stay with this course. Don't get carried away and outside the scope looking at videos all over the web. If you'll take these lessons, play them step by step, you'll learn how to play. But if you want to really get started really quick, what I showed you today is a way to do it, and you'll get to playing songs real quick, playing these 4 chords real quick, and it really gives you some confidence. And there's nothing like learning to play the guitar. It does so much for the individual. You'll gain so much by learning how to play, and you'll enjoy it. Your family and friends will enjoy listening to you, and it's just a real blessing. Again, description down below. Click the link. It brings you to my complete lesson. 38 free lessons. They're free. No charge of any kind. Not going to try to sell you anything. They're free, 100%. Well over $1,000 worth of lessons if you were going to come here and pay for the lessons here in my studio. I want to put them out here on the internet for you and for anyone wanting to learn how to play, because I want everyone to learn how to play the guitar that has the desire to learn how to play. So I believe that's it for today. If this video has helped you, please like it, share it, get the word out. This will get the word out to others who may be interested in learning how to play. And I always enjoy hearing different comments. If there's anything that you're having trouble with trying to learn, leave your comments below. I'll answer them. I try to help you out in any way I can. Well, till next time, let's go play some guitar.